Hello everybody, this is Jonathan. Today I'll be talking about what is new in Basic Text Editor 9.0. So what is going to be brand new is that now there's going to be a spell check feature in this application. There's also going to be a new feature that will allow you to choose whatever color you want the text to be highlighted with. So you can change it being green, you guys should be able to change it being pink if you like pink like I do. You guys should be able to change it to be like blue, orange, grey, white. I don't know why I want to highlight it with white because actually the background is white, but you guys can do it white if you truly wanted to. I'm not going to judge. But over here, as you guys can see, I can start typing something down. So, for example, I can put down hello. I'm gonna make a mistake here on purpose anyway. If I put down like Freddy, hello Freddy. If I now go up here to this edit menu, as you guys can see, there's spelling error. Or you guys can just click onto the canvas and click onto the right button on the mouse, and there should be a feature that says spelling errors. So if I click onto spelling errors, it will display if there's any mistakes at all or not. Hello Freddy, I know it's a word. So far, if I just go back, if I just delete that, if I click on spelling errors again, as you guys can see, it does detect a spelling error because in hello there's only two L's in it. So if I get rid of the extra L, now if I click on spelling errors, it should get rid of it. So that actually does fix the error as well. So that's pretty nice, isn't it? So you guys can just now use the spelling errors feature if you truly wanted to, and I will check for any spelling mistakes on the actual document. What you guys can now also do is that we're going to now highlight the color that I want the highlighter to be. So for example, I can go and underline that. I can go over there, I can click on to highlight, and you guys should be able to choose whatever color you want to change the highlighter color to be. So you guys can change it to being blue, you guys can change it to being green, you guys can change it to being yellow, you guys can change it to being orange, you guys can change it to being purple, or you guys can just use those colors underneath here. You guys can paste down HTML code as well. You guys can change the red, green, and blue values. You guys can change the HUE, saturation, and value. I don't know what HUE as saturation means, but they are available over here for you guys to be able to use. So I can select pink, and that should technically change the highlighter color to be pink. And you guys can only highlight color in one. You guys can only highlight text with one color. So if I was to put down skull, for example, if I want to highlight that, I would have to click onto the highlight color, and now as you guys can see, it automatically highlights it to be pink. But you guys can close out of it if you guys don't want to change it anymore. But you guys can continue typing, and you guys can go back over there. You guys can go back to highlight. If you don't want to use pink anymore because you don't like pink, or pink is not very good looking, you guys should be able to change the color to being green, orange, red, yellow, light green, purple, pink, brown, or that color. I don't know what that color is. It's like a color for skin. But I'm going to change it to being brown, and that should basically apply the highlighted color to all of the other highlights. That is great. But what I want to do is to be able to allow the user to highlight the hello world to being brown. They can change scroll to being pink, and they can change the AAADASDA to being any other color they want. So they can have multiple colors instead of just being one. This is what I'm currently working on at the very moment. Spelling errors is working fine, but if I click onto it, it gets rid of all of the effects. All I wanted to do is just change it to being a red text. That's all I wanted to do. I don't want it to get rid of these effects. So that's something I need to try to solve. I also need to try to fix for problems with the highlighted color as well, so we can have multiple highlight colors. But once it's fixed, I will do a new video on it, then I will release the software. But I don't really have a set date to release it because I'm always busy with work and with uni. So I will release it whenever I feel like it's ready to be released to the public. But so far, it's working fine. You guys can now use spelling errors, and that works perfectly fine. And now for these techie people who wants to know how does this all works, over here I got a code, and I'm using some libraries, by the way. So the library that I'm using is TK Color Picker, which is the color picker that will allow you to choose whatever color you want. I just showed you guys a demo of it. There's also NLTK as well, which will be using a bunch of words. We download the word dictionary, by the way, and that should allow you to actually be able to use that spelling checker as well to check for any spelling mistakes. So that's pretty useful if you guys just want to find out if there's any spelling mistakes within the document, or yeah, basically just to check if there's any spelling mistakes. So that's pretty useful, isn't it? Cool. So anyway, guys, if you like this video, please put a like and please subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.